August 14, 2020, under the horror dome. It is the moment I never thought I would see in my lifetime. The destruction of my world as a writer, the destruction of a system of communication, the destruction of our civilization, the destruction of democracy. They are taking the mailboxes and moving them. What? So you cannot vote. What would happen if I, a private citizen, would take a mailbox and put it on the back of my truck and run away with it somewhere? What will happen? We'll have to go back to that old Tristero, the gravity's rainbow secret way of communicating, which is not the technology I am using right now, and it is not the wonderful scriptural messaging of yore. I think that under the horror dome, the poets sued, and they sued through magazines, they sued through poems they send each other. Under the horror dome, the poets soothe by moving the camera now hyper close, now far, so multiplying the mysteries, making something very basic, existential possible. What are these mysteries? Why is the stock market, for instance, keep going up? Well, a wave of the miserably poor are taking back the city that they once lost to tourists. And they're taking it back again and again. Why does the police, the community, take these blows in stride? We live now in the technicolor version of my black and white commie childhood, blissful in its way under the curtain of rain outside the window of the ancient classroom, the drone of history bent to ideology. Do we know too much or too little? Do we live well, or are we inside Charlie Kaufman's wonderful 700-page novel, Antkind, a book written by the rain of words in his head, the head of a man, truthful in his affections and weakness, under attack by pronouns, but capable of love, if truth did not get in the way, like a vertical Berlin Wall in Brooklyn, where language flourished once like poverty or madness and wrote itself out in an ungendered lump of memes. Where do we live? Where are we? How do you call yourself as you move with a mailbox on your back like some kind of begging fragment of the universe without any gravity through a world that is being destroyed by a madman?